Now, this is Route 4 in Naas, so we're just leaving our car parking space. As always, take really good observation moving off. And just take it nice and slow here in the car park. It's fairly quiet here today, but very often there's a lot of cars about. Down to this junction here, we're turning right. The mirrors signal, make sure, even though there's yield markings on the road, there's a stop sign, come to complete stop. And then we're taking the second exit at the roundabout. If there's nothing coming, just go, don't hesitate. And then signaling left back off it. At the end of this road, where you see the traffic lights here, we're going to be turning right. So mirrors signal, make sure you take good observation, changing lane here. We stop just before the stop line. It's set back a little bit to allow larger vehicles to turn. Light goes green, make sure you glance left and right as you move out into the junction, just in case anyone has broken the lights from the other side. So this section of road is 50. If it's safe to do 50, get up to that speed and into fourth gear. At the end of the road, we're going to be turning right, so wait until you pass this road here on the right, then mirror signal, move across. Good chance the lights are going to change here. They're still green, so we can continue on. Even if they go amber there on the approach, we would still go once it's safe to do so. We're going to take the next left, just before the vegetable shop here, just at the pedestrian light. So mirror signal, coming back into second gear, clutch up slowly, just knocking off the indicator early there in case people think I'm going to turn immediately left again. And again, get your speed up to 50 and into fourth if it's safe to do so. Heading past the Vista Primary Care Centre here, we're going to be turning right at the next junction. So just passing the clinic here, then we mirror signal. And keeping an eye on approaching traffic. There's a car coming, but we'll be in before them, so it's safe to turn. And straight ahead at the cross junction here. Just again, keep an eye out as you're passing through it. It's likely here that they would pull you in on this section here for the hill start. So again, take good observation moving off. Once that's done, then they'll take you up this road and turn left. No need to stop coming from that side. I'm just going to pull in here and do the turnabout maneuver. Very often there's a lot of parked cars around here, so just find a suitable place to pull in. So the tester then will ask you to turn the car around on the road to face the opposite way, and that you can go over and back more than once if necessary. So take good observation, look all around, signal that you're moving off, full lock on. Make sure you don't hit the curb. Apply the handbrake if you need one. Take good observation on the way back as well, looking over your left shoulder and over your right shoulder. Make sure you glance left before moving off again, and then continue on if it's safe to do so. They may pull you in here with the hand signals if they haven't done them before, and we're going to be turning right here. So again, even though it's an unusual sort of junction, you do have to stop. And then coming down here, what the tester will say to you is that he wants you to take the next available right. So you can see the first right here is no entry. So again, you have to come to a complete stop. You can still indicate at this point, stop fully and go past that first junction and then into this one here. So you obviously can't turn at the first one because it's a no entry. So the first available one is the second one. Nice and slow through this estate. Again, there's a lot of parked cars around today. end of this road, we're going to be turning right. Again, come to complete stop. Good observation. Up to the roundabout, we're going left, first exit. Mirror signal. Speed again up to 50 if necessary, if you're able to do so. Just watch the ramps here, don't go too fast over them. Now at the next lights here, we're going to be turning left. First right here into Crevon. Careful not to cut the corner. So there's parked cars here on our left. We're just going to wait, but this van has flashed us to go, so we carry on. Now these roads here on the left, there's 3 roads here. That's just past the first one, this is the second one, and the third one is up on the hill here that could get you to do the reverse around the corner on any of these ones. So there's 3 in a row. Once the reverse is done, they'll take you left and back down this road here. Again, make sure you've practiced the reverse around the corner and know how to do it properly. School here on the right, so again, it could be quite busy here at certain times of the day. Just obviously keep an eye out for school children. We're going to be taking the next left. It is a dead end ahead, so you really can't go anywhere else, but if they give you the instruction to turn left, just signal, but you really are just following the course of the road. Keep out from parked vehicles. Staying out in the middle, don't weave in and out. Obviously if we have any vehicles approaching and we need to move in to let them pass, that's a different matter. Down to the end of this road, we're going to be turning left. No markings here to say whether it's a yield or a stop, but it is a closed junction, so you don't necessarily have to come to a full stop, but you just have to take it really slow going out. Make sure you look both directions. Down to the end of this road, we're going right. Once we pass this van here, make sure you get back onto your own side of the road. Don't turn from the wrong side. Again, just take it nice and slow going out. Take really good observation. Careful of this ramp here, it's fairly high. Just dropping back into second gear for it. At the end of the road then, we're going to be turning right, head back down past the hospital. Again, it's quite a blind junction, this one, so mirror signal. Just keep to the left of the centre line, come to a complete stop, and then move out slowly. Make sure you take good observation, make your decision and go once it's safe to do so. So back up to 50 and into 4th gear. At the end of this road, we're turning left. complete stop. And move off if it's safe to do so. And we're going to take the first road here on the right. Mirror signal, and just stay left of centre. So heading into Patrician Avenue. Again, make sure you don't cut the corner, don't overshoot it. We see the van parked up here in the curb, so again, move out early. Don't drive up behind it and then move out at the last moment. You get marked for a reaction to hazard if you do that. At the end of the road here, opposite the Maxall garage, we're going to be turning left. Again, come to a complete stop. Apply the handbrake if you need it. There's a bit of a hill here. Move off once it's safe to do so. At the roundabout, we're going to be taking the third exit, the road to the right. Mirror signal. And just checking to the right, making sure it's safe. Just keeping an eye on this car here that they're not going to turn right. And then we turn left here, indicate left, back over. Just watch this road here. You can see the speed limit sign, it's 50. Coming downhill here, it's really easy to go over the speed limit, so be very careful. It feels like 50 is, you're going to be holding people up, but that's the speed limit, so make sure you don't go over it. This roundabout, we're going to take the first exit, but it's the road straight ahead. There's no exit to the left here. Keep to the left lane. There's no need to indicate on the approach. You're going straight ahead. We will indicate as normal, leaving it. Coming back into third gear here. Third gear might be fine if there's nothing coming from the right. You're taking it at about 30 kilometers an hour. So keep it to the left lane. Signal left at that point. Of this road where we see the traffic lights, we're going to be turning right. Mirror signal, just be careful changing the lane. Once the light goes green, again, just check your mirrors moving off, glance left and right in case you have anyone breaking the lights. Lights here have been green for a while, so always go in assuming they're going to change. Once we get to this point here though, it's too close to stop, so you just continue on even if they go back to amber. Just heading back towards the test centre, but we actually have to turn to the left up here before we get there. We're not heading straight back immediately, so take the next left here. It's opposite the old test centre. So mirror signal. Again, just keep an eye out from parked cars. Watch this ramp here, again it's quite high. We're going to be taking the next right into Our Lady's Place. Mirror signal, just moving back in a little to let this van pass. Once they're gone then and it's safe to go, just make sure you look into the road. At the end of this road we're turning right. Again, there's no markings here, but make sure you come to a complete stop. It's very blind. So you could have traffic coming up and down. So glance both ways. They could also pull you in here for the hill start. It's an alternate hill start. At this cross junction we're going to be turning left. Stop junction, so again come to complete stop. But both ways. And again the same here, another cross junction, we're going left, and it's another stop junction. So the stop sign is here and the stop line is a good bit further ahead. So we go right up to the stop line, there's no need to stop at the sign. See, there's parked vehicles up ahead, so we're moving out this early. Nobody coming towards us, so we don't need to be in on the left. We can move out from the parked cars and van. Just make sure you give it doors a length if you can. Just following the road around to the left. At the next junction we're turning left again. This used to be a through road here before, so this is why it's a stop junction. There's really no need for it to be a stop junction now, but we have to come to a stop anyway and then go if it's safe. At the end of the road we're going to be turning left and then immediately right back towards the test centre. Again, come to complete stop. And check your mirrors, indicate right, good observation, changing lane. We have the filter arrow here, so we're going to turn on that. At this point the test will say to you that you're coming towards the end of your test. If you just take the first exit off the roundabout back into the car park and find a suitable place to park. So we just try and park back where we started from. Back on your indicator if it goes off. And then just indicate right. And we're back into the test centre, and that's the end of Route 4.